This is Uthred Ronaldson, and this is Conflict of Nations WW3, Day 5, and I am playing as the Philippines. Alright, so welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Conflict of Nations. Currently on Day 5 right now, and here I am again to give you an update. Okay, so we're just currently on Day 5 now, and so yesterday, Day 4, we started our campaign or attack against Japan. And currently, here's our progress. So, Australia attacked the northern part of Japan. He entered Sapporo with a total of 7 units, mostly infantry, or actually a lot. All of them will be mobile infantries. And then he also attacked Tokyo and neutralized the threat from Tokyo, the possibility of Tokyo producing corvettes. So he already stopped bombing there, but he was able to. Australia was able to accomplish his task in destroying vital buildings in Tokyo, like the arms industry, and then the level 2 naval base has been reduced to a third of its hit points. Okay, and then in the southern part, aside from Okinawa, we're able to capture Fukuoka, Hiroshima, and Kochi, and we're able to secure those cities. And I also have more troops coming in to capture Osaka as well as Tokyo. So I'll have a total of 5 cities, 5 Japanese cities that I'll be able to occupy. Okay. Now here, okay. Now here in southern Japan, we are able to locate enemy troops. Enemy troops stationed in Tsushima. These troops are now trapped and is unable to move out because my corvettes will be waiting. So those garrison troops will have no other choice but to stand there and wait for them to be annihilated. So I'm just gonna try to get closer so that um, I will be able to show you guys the composition of this army right here, the fifth unidentified armor. But just to give you a an idea of the what armies or what units are there in Tsushima. He has one towed artillery, he has one recon vehicle, and then the rest. Probably, I think that's around five total of five motorized infantry. So he has a total of 7 units. But I'm actually not sure about it. So I will send my Corvette to get to get a view of those units trapped in Tsushima. So as you can see, my 13 task force Corvette task force have suffered um casualties. So I've lost around almost 7 hit points, but the enemy have also suffered um much larger casualties. So once I got closer, I'll be able to show you guys the amount of casualties we're able to inflict to the enemy. Yeah, but for the meantime, yeah, let's just wait for my ships to get closer. Will take 4 minutes, so let's just wait. But yeah, aside from that, so basically those troops will be trapped, and I can actually take my time to annihilate them. He only has one towed artillery, um and the rest will. So he only has one artillery, and but it's still delivering damage to my ships. So if I will continue to attack using just three of my corvette, I'm sure that I will probably lose at least one corvette before I can eliminate his troops there. So we're not gonna do that. It's no longer a uh it's not smart to lose one unit here because it's difficult to produce a unit or a corvette. It will take a day before you can reproduce that corvette, and it's a resource. It's a waste of resource. So we're just gonna wait, and I'll try to reinforce. I'm sending one more corvette here, so I can have a total of four ships in total, and I think four ships will be I will be able to destroy whatever unit he has there with four ships. Plus, I have one more ship being constructed here in Puerto Princesa. All right, so I'll have a total of five, and so the troops here can wait in Tsushima. They can wait. So I have the patience, So I'll wait for I will wait until my reinforcements, my additional ships arrive. So okay, so there's a development here right now. So the rogue state had declared war against me. So the rogue state have started their attack. Okay. Now this one will have two attack points. The one in Kochi. And then my garrison there, the 8th National Guard, it has 2.6 defense. So I'll be able to eliminate. Oh no, that's not good. So I think my National Guard can hold, but that's not gonna be good for me. I will suffer lots of damage there. So I'll have to reinforce my National Guard here. I think I have to reroute. My, okay, I will send this reinforcement here. Okay, Osaka will have to wait. All right, I also have troops coming in. Or okay, all right. So I think I'll be fine. So it's just good that there's no insurrection that happened in Hiroshima because that will be difficult. That will give us difficulty if Hiroshima have there. All right, sorry about that. So I just had to there you go. So we got the view of the enemy forces in Tsushima. So here it is. So he has a total of 5 motorized infantry, 1 towed artillery, and then 1 recon vehicle. Hit points is a total of 84.6. Total damage against ships will be 0.8. All right. So that's a small amount, but you know, 0.8. So that means every hour he can inflict 0.8 casualties against my corvettes. All right. So even though I'm delivering 4.1 attack points against his infantry and 2.7 against his motorized infantry. It will it will probably take me 24 hours, more than I guess more than a day to annihilate these forces here. And zero point 0.8 times 10, so that's 8. And so yeah, I will also lose one corvette if I'm gonna continue to attack. So I'll have to hold off. All right, so I'm moving out, guys. I just actually had to show you um the composition of the army there, but I will be moving out again, and we'll try to help my 8th National Guard here. That's being attacked in Kochi. All right, so and then additional frigates or additional ships will be arriving. So I'll have four, a total of four, and then this one will be ready at by 13 hours. So I'll have a total of five, and then I'll send. So it will travel to Japan. So it will take 24 hours for my fifth corvette to arrive. So I have to. I need to keep my patience, and I'll have to wait. So my corvettes will heal, but my enemies will also replenish its hit points within 24 hours. So I'm expecting that this will increase to around after 8 hours or after 24 hours, the enemy hit points will increase to around 89 hit points. So that's something that we will be anticipating while my 13 task force will replenish 3 hit points, so that's gonna be around 56. So if I can get my fourth corvette, so that will give us an additional uh one hit point, healing hit point for 24 hours. So I'll have um so my hit points will replenish by additional 4. So let's just wait for them to arrive, and then let's support my National Guard, my garrison here, my garrison forces. So this additional resources that I've captured from Japan will definitely help me a lot. Um, so as you can see, I have limited resources right now. I only have 1,700 supplies, and then 657 rare materials. So once I captured Tokyo, I'll be able to increase my production as well as increase the number of uh, stock that I have. All right, so okay, so we just need to have more patience here. So that's the update um, in our Japanese campaign. This will probably take 2 to 3 more days to finish, since we have a resistance here. Although these troops won't be able to do anything, they won't be able to counter us or to recapture Japan, not unless allies or help arrive from from his allies. But I doubt that it's gonna happen because the U.S. has its own fight. The U.S. has its own wars, and as of now, it still doesn't have level 2 shipyards. So that means no reinforcements, no help will come from the U.S. Now, Hawaii also has no naval bases. Hawaii could have been a very strategic position here, strategic naval base, but he didn't build any. He didn't upgrade his naval base there to level 2. So Um, that's good for us, but bad for the U.S. So there you go. Now, Indonesia has made this move against Vietnam, and so he already started bombing Vietnamese cities in the coast like Nha Trang, Ho Chi Minh, and then Hue, and his ground troops is on its way as well. All right, so this may take this will take a while for Indonesia, but really that's how the game works. Um, so let's see. So there. Now, Indonesia have also attacked Thailand. So he did he waged war against two nations. That's fine. Can manage that. Um, Thailand and Vietnam are actually incapable of defending themselves already because they've already worn themselves out. So, all right. So here's the news. So insurgent attack. So we have this in Mozambique, in Sapporo for Australia, and then we also have one in Kochi. Okay. All right. So yeah, cities that have fallen to the rogue state. Yeah, there you go. So those cities will only fall to the rogue state if there are no garrison in the city. So that means this cities like this one, Camagüey, um, was left undefended, and so it was captured by the rogue state. All right. Okay. Indonesia is also very patient here. So attack points is 3.5. All right. So he will be taking Hat Yai, and it has two um, motorized infantry as garrison there. And as you will notice here, Indonesia is also very patient. He's not gonna lose any troops here. He will let his artilleries bombard and kill this unit here before he captures the city. So that's how. So I think I understand how Indonesia plays the game. I think somehow um, we have the same strategy, except for that Indonesia does not really prefer to utilize cheap units like corvettes and um, national guards because he immediately go for frigates, and in terms of ground troops he focused on motorized infantries. So but that's fine, that's how he rolls, so that's totally fine. So okay, now for Australia, my ally. Australia is going is now going against will be going against New Zealand. New Zealand is inactive. What is this? So he's moving, right? New Zealand is moving. So I thought he's not. I thought he's inactive, but he is moving right now. I guess he realized the danger that he is in. Oh, okay. So he built an airfield here. All right. So he is active again, but Australia will be going against him now. All right. So let's see. Australia needs to be very careful here. It's not going to be easy, especially that his forces are spread out. He has forces in Japan as well as in Africa. Let me show it to you. Okay. So here's his African campaign. So he's doing well. He has Pamba. So thank God that Pamba did not rise up. Hopefully he'll be able to pacify this city here in another day. It's already at 29%, so that's very good. He also has a long way, and he was able to reduce this into just one unit by continuously bombarding the those units. So very good. It's doing good, and he has Beira now. All right, that's good. So Maputo right here is the new capital. All right, okay, we're doing well in Africa, but this one won't be easy as long as let me check. All right, he has barracks, but okay, level 2 shipyard. All right, so let me check New Zealand's stats. This won't be good. Let me check New Zealand. It has 13 units only. All right, 1.15 KD on his fourth game. Probably is busy with several other games, so I think that's the reason why he was inactive. All right, so if he doesn't want to be invaded, he needs to reach out to Australia. Okay. I just think that Australia needs to be careful here. He needs to bomb Auckland. Right, as well as Dunedin. Dunedin. Let me send a message. All right, it has L2 naval base. Be careful. All right. The last thing that we want to see is um, one of our allies losing many troops. So he just needs to be careful. He has what two ships ready. So he just needs to first destroy, just like what we did with Japan. We have to destroy those cities, Auckland and Dunedin, to make sure that he won't be able to produce any ships, corvette. So how about this? All right, all right. So this one has no um level 2 naval base yet. All right, so you just need to destroy those two ships. Okay. So anyway, I will just keep an eye on it to make sure that my friend won't be able to to get um a lot of casualties, more casualties than necessary. So, all right. Okay, so yeah, by the way, he actually kicked out New Zealand. So New Zealand is also a part of the coalition, but since we noticed that he was recently inactive, he decided to kick him out. But now he is active again. So yeah, so he needs to be very careful there. All right. Okay. So what's this news here? So we have additional National Guards mobilized. I'll be sending them to Japan. Let me send you here. Maybe just let's just send it here. All right. Okay. Yeah. It's beautiful to look at to see where those troops are going. All right. Let's check the news. Yeah, nothing new here. Okay, so Ho Chi Minh City 7th Infantry Battalion has been destroyed by the 9th Frigate. All right. Military coup for Iraq. So players are now leaving the game. All right. Deceitful act of war. Rommel units have crossed the border. All right. Myanmar have also left the game, and India has now captured Kathmandu. All right. So India is now becoming active again. All right. So basically those are the developments in the game. And then in Europe, we still have Spain as the most powerful. And he's now able to conquer the rest of Lisbon or the rest of Portugal. France is still standing, but basically Spain just tried to relax and consolidate his gains right here. So and then he will be pushing again for Paris, then into Calais, and then Strasbourg. So very good. This is a good player also. All right. The U.S. is still against Cuba. This one is still undecided. Okay. So so that's basically the update that I have for you guys. And tomorrow will be the 6th day. What's gonna happen tomorrow? Well, so right now, what I'm expecting is that yeah, basically we'll just be waiting for the additional troops that will arrive, and then this is this theater here with this Australia and New Zealand. This is something that I have that we will be monitoring, and we will look closely um, because this may actually have an impact to the overall to the overall outcome of the game, because it depends. Australia may actually win this, or Australia may actually lose this because most of its troops are outside. And if New Zealand will be smart here, if I am New Zealand, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for Australia to arrive. I will build ships, since New Zealand already have two uh naval yards or naval bases, level 2 naval bases. Then he can produce um corvettes. One or two corvettes will be good, supported by his artillery. I think he'll be able to repulse the Australian attack here, and then do a counterattack. It will be difficult for Australia because his forces are way too far. Um, if he lost, if he loses this, so this one is a big army. Yeah, it has 4 units. So if we lose that, then he will be in big danger. He will be in big trouble. So yeah. So if Australia loses all his troops here, and if New Zealand survives, then he can counterattack Australia. Capture the cities right here: Sydney, Brisbane, Townsville. And it may take some time before Australia recovers, or do um, a counterattack. So he has to be very careful here. He already exposed himself and laid out his intention of attacking New Zealand. So yeah, hopefully he is not gonna be um hopefully he will win this. And then I have my troops here. I can always help him. I can send some of my ships, but not right now because we're busy with Japan. Okay. So there. So that's it. If you have other insights here in the game, like for example, what do you think will happen? Right? Will Russia come to Japan's aid? Will the U.S. help Japan? Will Vietnam be able to hold out? Right? So those are the things that uh, we will be checking, and we'll look forward to see in the coming days. All right. So Israel here is still fighting a war, although I think the um. So it's funny how the Middle East in this game is a little bit quiet. Oh, so Russia have the connected to with Turkey, so very good. All right. Okay. So this game will be exciting. Probably in a week or two. There's gonna be a lot of development, especially if those bot nations were conquered, and you know in 2 to 3 weeks from now, majority of the players that will be left are the ones who's gonna face off, um, and we're gonna face each other to decide who's gonna win this game. So just watch out, and uh, if you have any insights about this game, I will definitely welcome them, and I will listen to you guys. So just let me know what else do you think? What else may happen in this game? And what do you think I should do, right? In terms of strategy, diplomacy, and anything else, right? So Angola right here is doing fine also. Very good. Okay, that's all for now, guys. Again, I appreciate your support. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, and also please hit the like button so that you will be notified. I mean, hit the like button, and then the notification bell, so you will be notified um, for new videos that we will have soon. So again, thank you, and have a great day. Skull.